Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War. I'm on the Newmarket battlefield hanging out with Stonewall Jackson on his birthday. He'd be 199 years old today. You can see some other visitors have left a pair of lemons in front. Jackson, allegedly a big lemon lover, although he loved fresh fruit of all sorts. I came out here today to celebrate Jackson's birthday by taking a look at the newly positioned statue. This statue actually used to stand at the head of the parade ground at the Virginia Military Institute down in Lexington. It was removed just a few years ago in December of 2020 and eventually relocated here and put in context on a battlefield. Jackson never actually fought at Newmarket. Of course, this battle takes place on May 15th, 1864. By then, Jackson was just over a year in the grave by that point. But he did come through this area on his way out of the Shenandoah Valley toward the Fredericksburg campaign. In fact, as the mountain pass over here that heads through the Lorain Mountains is where he almost arrested Jubal Early for drunkenness on the way to Fredericksburg. Jackson, of course, was a professor at the Virginia Military Institute, which is why his statue is there in the first place. It was sculpted by Moses Ezekiel, who was 19 years old at the time of the Battle of Newmarket. He fought here at the Battle of Newmarket. He survived and then went on to an internationally famous career as a sculptor. In fact, so famous that his 200 works of art earned him a knightship from the King of Italy. Ezekiel had studied in Rome for a number of years. Aside from this Jackson statue, there's a statue still at VMI called Virginia Mourns Her Dead, which overlooks the graves of some of the fallen cadets from VMI who are buried at VMI, some of the cadets who were killed at the Battle of Newmarket. And he's sculpted Thomas Jefferson, Edgar Allan Poe, the list goes on and on. The Confederate Memorial that's in Arlington National Cemetery is an Ezekiel Moses statue, or Moses Ezekiel statue, excuse me. So I thought just kind of an appropriate way to spend Jackson's birthdays, come and visit him, see him in his new spot. I'm really pleased with the Virginia Military Institute has done for him here, putting him prominently in front of the museum that you can see behind me here, providing some context for the statue, honoring the connection Jackson had to VMI, and allowing us to come, sit here, spend time with him, and think about the many complicated questions that Jackson raises for us. Not the mythological bronze figure, the marble man that Jackson became, but the human, the quirky individual, the man who opposed secession and then was all in, saying we need to throw away the scabbard when we draw the sword. He is a man of many contradictions, like you and me, very human. And to be able to sit here, spend time, and contemplate that humanity, I think is a great way to commemorate his birthday. For Emerging Civil War, I'm Chris Mackowski. We'll see you online and on the battlefield.